Hello everyone. Welcome to Cloud Lunch and Learn Marathon session, How to Turn Data into a Strategic Asset. My name is Li Zhong. I'm Azure Data and AI Specialist at Microsoft. I help enterprise customers in the Netherlands to build future-proof data and AI solutions and make data a strategic asset for businesses. Before joining Microsoft, I worked as Chief Data Scientist for DevOps Master Club in China, founder coach for some renowned startups in the Netherlands, and business development advisor in the field of merger and acquisition, focusing on high-tech and energy sectors. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to create business value from data, sharing the key challenges, the data journey within an organization, some basic concepts about future-proof modern data platform with best practice. Last but not least, I want to share with you the cloud adoption framework, which you can apply to your big data and AI projects. Now, in fact, there is one thing 2020 has taught us is the data is truly the strategic asset for businesses today. During this time of uncertainty, one thing we've observed is that no business is immune to sudden changes. Navigating these unprecedented times requires a new level of agility for businesses to deal with sudden changes in our world. And what we've observed is that those that have embraced their data as a strategic asset has fared better. They've established the culture and capabilities needed to be more agile, able to anticipate and predict disruptions and pivot as needed to better serve their customers. And doing this isn't easy. Given the realities of data today, the volume, variety, and velocity of data are all accelerating dramatically, and the need of increasing veracity and creating value from massive data become top priorities. In fact, IDC predicts that by 2025, just 4 years from now, the world's data will climb to 175 zettabytes. To put that in perspective, if you were to store that data in a stack of Blu-ray discs, you would be able to go to moon and back 23 times. Without the right people, processes, and capabilities in place, it can be very difficult to answer fundamental questions like, what data do I have? Is it trustworthy? Are people getting the data they need to make the right decisions? Are they getting it fast enough? And are we managing our data in a compliant way? Now, we often see 5 key challenges when organizations try to modernize their data estate. First, data silos. If we take a governmental organization, for example, data can come from current active files, historical records, or dark data from various agencies which are usually unmanaged, or open data from internet or external sources. How to build a unified data platform for analytics, BI or AI teams to generate value is critical. Second, incongruent data types like structure, semi-structure, or unstructured data, pictures, videos, types of documents. Third, performance constraints. For example, do we have sufficient compute power, storage power, to run big data analytics or machine learning? Fourth, complexity of solution. Fifth, rising cost. And getting the right answers to all these critical questions are possible when all your data assets are connected and managed in a cohesive fashion. This is when you truly enable a digital feedback loop within your organization and provide the foundation for successful digital transformation. As you can see here, At the heart of this digital feedback loop is, of course, data and AI. When you harness the constant stream of data and apply AI to it, you enable better decisions and transformative processes. You create new experiences, new ways of working, new outcomes. These new outputs create new data itself, which can help us learn more, to help us refine things further, and so on. And this is the state we all aim for, where we can engage customers in new, meaningful ways, transform our products or services based on the signals from end users or the products themselves, and empower employees with the real-time insights they need to make the right decisions and be agile. Optimize operations by better anticipating customer demands. Now, in order to get important insights from data, you need a cloud analytics platform that enables you to easily do the following. As you can see from the left side, ingest data from various types from different sources through Azure Data Factory, for example, and then securely store it by using Azure Data Lake Gen 2, for example, at the bottom, and prepare data for analytics if needed. Azure Databricks is a great option. Serve it for reporting through Azure Synapse Analytics, and then you will be able to visualize it through tools like Power BI, or use Azure ML for machine learning, or using APIs for data sharing within your organization. The amazing thing with Azure Data Analytics Platform is it's 14 times faster and costs 94% less. Now I'd like to share one of our key differentiators when we think about data. It is Azure Synapse Analytics. Azure Synapse is a single managed service for analytics over your data lake, data warehouse, or operational store using either serverless or provisioned compute. Some key features here. Azure Synapse provides you a unified experience in the Azure Synapse Studio. Integration, management, monitoring, and security into an easy-to-use unified environment. A code-free visual environment for managing data pipelines. 2 execution runtimes. Native integrated Spark for big data processing and machine learning. Our SQL engine, bringing those 2 words together so that businesses aren't forced to choose between managing a data lake or a data warehouse. You can choose provisioned or serverless. This framework is extensible, so the next hot runtime can be plugged in. Deeply integrated with Power BI so that there is true end-to-end analytics in a single surface and single pane of glass. And that is Synapse, Azure end-to-end analytics platform. Today, I want to share with you a customer's use case in energy sector on how to build a modern data platform to achieve just-in-time inventory management. Customer is a global leader in the supply of temporary power generation, temperature control systems, and energy services, providing backup energy and power supply whenever and wherever their customers need it. They have some key challenges. Customer had an on-premises data warehouse pulling data from many different source systems, including finance, operation, B2B applications, and external datasets. Due to the constraints of on-premises infrastructure, the team had to schedule batch jobs to run every 8 hours, and each time took about 4 hours to process a new batch. Due to the storage limitation, the on-premises data warehouse had to be rebuilt every day. The data team was not able to operate on the data and drive business values as the data arrived. So customers want to improve operational efficiency and have near real-time inventory management so that they can use data to keep their warehouses well stocked with the correct inventory, respond quickly to business requirements as the data came in, not waiting for 24 hours. To improve the operation efficiency and introduce near real-time inventory management, the customer adopted Azure Synapse Analytics. They started by re-platforming their on-premises data warehouse to Azure Data Lake Gen 2, which gave them a single home for data with limitless scale. All the necessary data from internal and external systems came together to this one platform and was ingested, curated, and transformed to meet the needs of customers' varied applications and teams. At the center of this new data analytics architecture is Azure Synapse Analytics, which helps the team by providing a data warehouse and the unified platform necessary to enable big data analytics in a single service. As you can see, Azure Synapse pipelines and Azure Event Hubs are used for data ingestions here. This helps the data team to significantly reduce data loading job times and makes it possible to query data and uncover trends while the data sits in the data lake. This empowers the customer to achieve exponentially faster insights, irrespective of the data volume that they are processing, by querying the data directly and then outputting the resulting data set into Power BI for interactive reporting and dashboards. Furthermore, using a Jupyter notebook with a serverless Spark pool in Azure Synapse Analytics, the data team is able to explore data as it arrives in near real time, every 5 minutes, to highlight any inventory shortages that might cause delays in manufacturing, and push the result into a Power BI dashboard. This dashboard then tells planners and customers alike whether the customer has the complete bill of materials to build an asset. As you can see with Azure Synapse Analytics platform, the customer is able to reduce data ingestion time from 4 hours to less than 5 minutes, and freed up time to solve business problems instead of tackling technical issues. Also, the latency of data availability has been dramatically reduced from 24 hours to less than 5 minutes. The unified platform brings together data scientists, data engineers, analysts, planners, and business users to collaborate and innovate faster and easier than ever before. So, how can we start? I want to introduce the Cloud Adoption Framework here, which you can apply to most of your cloud-related data and AI projects. As your organization evolves, the Cloud Adoption Framework adapts to your business needs. Each module in this diagram is an iterative phase that advances your business through the complete life cycle of cloud adoption. You can choose the phase best suited to your degree of cloud adoption maturity. It offers a guiding methodology with specific approaches to overcoming common blockers to cloud adoption in each module, such as define, strategy, planning, ready, adoption, etc. Due to the time constraints, we are not going to deep dive each module in this session. For more information about Cloud Adoption Framework, please feel free to go to aka.ms/adopt. Also, there are many free resources from Microsoft. For example, Microsoft Learn, immersion workshops, hands-on labs, or on GitHub or LinkedIn. There are also many technical deep dive sessions given by Cloud Launch and Learn community speakers about Azure data solutions like Synapse, Data Factory, Azure Databricks, etc. Please feel free to reach out your Azure specialist at Microsoft. And feel free to reach out me if you have questions or want to know more. Thank you.